If you need any Ultimate Team coins, head over to footcoinking.com. There's a link in the description, and if you use my discount code CHES, CHES, as you can see on screen, you'll get yourself an extra 5% off. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again with another episode of Luis Suarez's Road to Redemption here on Xbox One. It's episode number 12, and after yesterday's rather angry rant, to be said, a few of you actually seem to particularly enjoy my rage, so well done for that. I'm glad I was able to entertain you more so than normal. But this is, of course, coming the day after the World Cup final. I had already recorded the commentary for the earlier Borussia Dortmund career mode, so I didn't actually have a chance to mention it. But Germany were victorious. Fantastic finish from Mario Götze, by the way, with that chest and volley. And, of course, Andre Schürrle of Chelsea was involved in the build-up as well. Great assist for him. Really nice ball across. Pleased for Andre, obviously, as a Chelsea fan, for him to be able to get an assist in a World Cup final. Definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But we said yesterday that after winning one game but getting a loss because the servers crapped out on me, and then of course having that rather frustrating defeat against someone that was terrible at the game, I said someone was going to get a battering today. And we got off to a fantastic start in the first game. Luis Suarez with a goal after just 3 minutes. And then Gylfi Sigurdsson plays him over the top of the game. Only 5 or 6 minutes in, easily turns inside the goal, the defender, and smashes it past the goalkeeper. That's 2-0 and 2 goals for Luis Suarez in 6 minutes. And we're only as far as the 9th minute now. Luis Suarez involved again, takes it around one man. Nice feet to get there. Really tidy finesse shot into the far bottom corner, and he has a 9-minute hat-trick. Ridiculous from Luis Suarez. Absolutely insane. That was kind of all that happened in the first half. He did hit the bar again, actually, Luis Suarez, and wasn't able to get himself a 4th goal. But Robin van Persie reacts first to the rebound off the bar here, and he's able to get himself a goal back. And then just 2 or 3 minutes after that, he's going to get another one. Jesus Navas kind of jinks around the man without actually having the ball. Not really too sure what my defender was doing there. Didn't just kind of run away from the ball, didn't lock onto it, and then he ran off the other end and banged it into the back of the net. So you really have to struggle to convince me that momentum isn't a thing in FIFA, considering I scored 3 goals in 9 minutes and then he scored 2 goals in 4. But anyway, we were able to grab a 4th, and actually Luis Suarez was able to grab a 4th just 15 minutes before the end of the game. So that's 7 packs we get to open at the end of the game. Of course, 4 for the goals that he got, and a bonus 3 for the hat-trick. And Paul Pogba, international man of the match, Paul Pogba almost scored an absolute screamer for him, but Rooney was on hand to put in the rebound, and it ended 4-3. So an absolutely mental game. I said I wanted to batter someone. I didn't batter anyone. We did only get a slim 1-goal victory, but Luis Suarez absolutely hammered him and got all 4 goals. So we'll open the packs now in the background, hoping to get some decent pulls. Of course, at the end of this third season, we've done Division 10 and Division 9, and so far you guys have selected Team of the Season Gary Cahill and Team of the Season Azpilicueta. I think I am going to use International Man of the Match David Luiz at centre-back alongside Gary Cahill, even though he isn't going to get full chemistry, just so we can have a full informed team, and then I will put informed Fernandinho at holding mid. So I will alter the target team for future reference, and we'll try and take it from there, and I'll offer you guys, obviously, at the end of this particular Division 8 season, the option to select one of 2 players to bring into the side. But so far, our pack luck hasn't been the best. Thiago is a good player. We have pulled a couple of Spaniards here, Casilla and Thiago, but unfortunately, we're not really getting many rare players. My pack luck in this series, apart from the Armero in the special pack, has been absolutely terrible. Finally, we do get a rare gold player, but it's only Tom Cleverley. Absolutely superb. And of course, Marko Arnautovic is a duplicate, unfortunately. It did that weird thing again where if I get a duplicate in the pack, it doesn't show it's a duplicate. And then when you put everything in the club, Everton Ribeiro, again, is a duplicate. But it doesn't show it. And then I think I actually show the thing at the end here. I've got to put everything in the club, and it pops up and says, sorry, we've lost connection to the Ultimate Team service. Every single time, without fail, if I get a duplicate in a pack, it does that. It's really, really frustrating. And again, another non-rare player in a pack. Hetamai is actually a duplicate as well, so we're going to crap out to the main menu yet again. I love FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. It's absolutely superb. The servers are absolutely fantastic. Doesn't give me any issues whatsoever. But we're playing with the same team that played in the last one. It's a bit of a rotation side. I was giving my main team a bit of a rest, but what a side to come up against. They've got that hyperlink through the middle with Falcao and James Rodriguez. Second in form, James Rodriguez, I think? No, third in form, 86, isn't it? I'm not sure. I don't know. One of his informs. He's had so many this year. But we were going to get off to a good start again. Luis Suarez played a dink through ball to himself and then smashed the ball into the back of the net in the 9th minute. I didn't really expect him to get onto the end of his own pass, but I'm kind of glad that he did, because that means we get another pack. And of course we'll open that after the game. James Milner breaking down the left hand side. This guy had a particularly strong side. A lot of Germans in there, obviously. Perhaps he built it after the World Cup final win for Germany, because I played this post World Cup final, but Gylfi Sigurdsson gives us a 2-0 lead, and we're actually going to extend that here. James Milner picks up the ball, goes on a bit of a run, a little bit fortunate with the way it rebounds back to him. Cheeky little Maradona turn around one defender and smashes it bottom corner. Manuel Neuer kept Argentina out, but he can't keep me out. That's 3 goals in the opening 15 minutes for the 2nd game in a row. We definitely are handing out the batterings today. Blaszczykowski racing down the right hand side though, stands the ball up. Decent defensive clearance, but it only goes as far as Marco Reus. I missed the tackle and he smashes it into the top corner. So that makes it 3-1 after just 20 minutes. Absolute goal bonanza today. It's ridiculous, to be completely honest. Catamol plays a nice 1-2 with James Milner down the left hand side. He's going to stand it up into the box. It was meant to go back towards Lee Catamol, but in fact it was Luis Suarez who got on the end of it, and he grabs himself a 2nd goal in this game. That's 4-1, and we still weren't done as we headed into the second half. Lee Catamol plays the ball into Milner. Or no, eventually it finds its way to Milner. I'm not really too sure who passed it to Milner, but he finds the back of the net to get his 2nd goal of the game. It may even have been Suarez that played him in, because I know at the end of the game Suarez did have an assist. I'm not too sure where that came from, but it brought the rage quit. So we get 2 packs for Luis Suarez's goals, a pack for the assist, and a pack for the rage quit. And I think actually I forgot to open the pack for the rage quit. So I think I did actually. So I will let me know in the comments, because I've got this funny feeling I didn't open enough packs before or after the first game as well. I think I only opened 6, so I think you guys will have to confirm it in the comment section, but I think I've got 2 extra packs to open next episode, because I forgot to open them in this one. Let me know, because I've got 4 other videos to make and I can't really afford the time to look back through the footage, but I apologise for that. But anyway, unfortunately, again, it drops me to the bloody menus, because Gouffran was a duplicate. We do get some better pack luck in those opening 2 packs, so some rare players, Sergio Busquets, and then of course in the 3rd one, no rare player, and a non-rare silver in there as well. We do get another Spaniard, so perhaps we could start to build a Spanish team, maybe? We'll have to wait and see, maybe a La Liga side. Of course, as we push further through the series, we'll have more options to actually play some more varied teams as we get more and more players into the club through the opening of these packs. But that's going to bring this episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. There will have been a Dortmund career mode episode uploaded earlier on today, so feel free to check the channel page if you missed it. Feel free to leave this video a like as well if you did enjoy. That'd be absolutely superb. And of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, to make sure you don't miss out on any of the content coming to you here on Chesnoid Gaming. There's a link as an annotation in the top right of your screen, and a link in the description as well. Of course, feel free to check the channel page for anything you may have missed, whether it's this series, the Dortmund career mode series, or the My Player series. Heading into Euro 2016 in the My Player series, we had the group stage on Sunday, so if you missed it, definitely check that out. But that's going to bring this one to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.